Hello and welcome to your Vata dosha morning practice of Pranayama. So when we look at working with Vata dosha, if you don't understand why there's a morning and an evening practice, look back at the Pranayama for the doshas video to understand where we're coming with this particular practice. So this particular practice is recommended for practicing upon waking in the mornings before we move out of the kapha time of day and into the pitta time of day. So essentially, it should be practiced before 10 a.m., ideally. This is for anyone who has a Vata constitution or anyone with a Vata imbalance. And so that may be you if you are dealing with anxiety, a very rapid mind, a lot of emotions that seem to be sort of out of balance, out of whack. This will help balance your mind and set you up with positive, proper energy to move through your day. This can also be recommended for anyone who is in older age, but who will practice this in the morning. As well, this is great to practice if you are working in the fall months or even into the early part of winter when it is chilly but dry outside. So we don't want to dry ourselves out too much, but we do want to warm ourselves up a little bit. So for this particular practice, we'll be doing 3 minutes of kapalabhati, breathing, 3 minutes of Sivananda breath, and 3 minutes of Surya Bhedana, which is right nostril breathing. So I will be walking you through, demoing, and practicing with you for these 3 breath practices. For Kapalabhati, Kapalabhati is short, sharp exhales. I will show you in just a moment what this will look like lifting up my shirt. But first, consider what it looks like as you watch here. The inhale is passive. What I'm focusing on is an active exhale through the nose. So it'll look like this and sound like this. And what I'm doing with my diaphragm for this breath is actually pulling my diaphragm back towards my spine. And so it'll look like this. I'm using my diaphragm muscles to snap my belly back towards the spine. And in this way, generate more heat, tonify the diaphragm muscle, and allow myself to breathe more fully afterwards. If you are an advanced practitioner, I recommend actually recognizing where in your breathing you are most using muscles, and then pressing into those tissues to actually take out any compensation of those muscles and strengthen the whole of your exhale. So for me, for example, this is where you see my tissue going in most. I would press into that area to pin that muscle down and then continue practicing. So you can already see just from that other muscles around that area had to help push in because I have taken out that compensation pattern. So if you're an advanced practitioner, you've already worked with this particular breath, I recommend doing that for Kapalabhati. We will also not practice 3 minutes straight right now. We will practice for 1 minute, pause for 30 seconds, practice for another minute, and then pause for another 30 seconds. Sit up tall. You may pin tissue in or simply place 2 fingertips into your belly button to feel how your belly button is moving in towards your spine. Take a deep inhale, expand your side ribs. Begin to exhale and begin with Kapalabhati for 1 minute. Keep breathing like that, pushing your exhale out, pulling your belly in towards your spine as you exhale. And if you get a sense of lightheadedness, dizziness, slow your breath down. It may even sound more like keep going at your own pace for the next 20 seconds. "15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale all of your air. Hold it out. Then relax your belly and fill up with air. Breathe naturally for the next 30 seconds. Feel as your energy is being uplifted. You may feel some tingling or even some warmth somewhere in your body. Soak that in. Feel how it's easier now to take a deep breath. Inhale, expand your side ribs. Begin to exhale, and we will practice Kapalabhati for 1 more minute. Go. Short, sharp exhales, pulling your belly in towards your spine, creating that whooshing sound through your nose. Slowing down if you need to. We're here for 20 more seconds. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Exhale all of your air through your nose. Hold the breath out. Tuck your chin. Relax your belly. Lift your chin. Deep inhale. Breathe naturally for the next 30 seconds. Get a sense of if there's anywhere in your body that you can actually relax down. Maybe your belly now, your shoulders, your eyelids, the back of your neck, just above your ears. Enjoy the sense of being uplifted and being warm, being very in your body right now. And open your eyes. We'll now practice 3 minutes of Sivananda breath. This particular breathing technique involves inhaling for as long as you can, holding the breath for as long as feels comfortable without straining, and then exhaling slowly and gently, then going back to the inhale. This particular breath allows us to expand our lung capacity, really bring in more prana, and as well help us to find our edges. So it's important as well in this particular practice to not press yourself, not create more pressure on yourself. As well, if you have any hypertension for this particular practice, it is not recommended because of the holding the breath. If you've had any surgeries to the head, to the eyes, to the neck, this is also not recommended because we don't want to create more pressure in those areas. So I'll show you what this looks like first. Watch me. That would be 1 round of breath. We'll practice together for 3 minutes. Inhaling through the nose, holding the breath as long as is comfortable, and then exhaling through the mouth. Through the nose. Begin. As you continue to breathe in this way, place your hands onto the sides of your ribs and feel how your lungs expand. Your ribs expand with your breath. how there can be some relaxing there as you hold. And feel as your breath naturally pulls out as you exhale. And this area contracts. Inhale, expand your breath into your hands. Feel how your ribcage shifts as you hold the breath. Pull your ribs in slightly. Feel how your front ribs can pull in as you exhale. From here, place one hand as you continue to breathe onto the back of your ribs. So here, this back portion where your ribs meet your spine. Breathe and inflate that area. Feel as your back ribs expand. Another deep breath, expanding backside of ribs. Relax your hand down and let this be your last breath here. Expanding side and back ribs. Our next breathing technique is Surya Bhedana. We'll practice Surya Bhedana for 3 minutes. Surya Bhedana involves closing off the left nostril and breathing through the right. So, using left thumb to close off left nostril, inhaling and exhaling only through right nostril. Begin. As you continue to breathe with left nostril closed, inhaling and exhaling through right nostril, get a sense of how you can continue to expand your ribs to the side, to the back. Place your free hand onto left side of ribs. And dedicate your next 3 breaths to expanding left side ribs. Move your hands up about 2 inches. Inhale and expand this area now. Place your free hand onto lower edge of right side of ribs. And take 3 breaths expanding there. move your free hand up a few inches, further up the ribs. Take your last breath into this area. Release the hand from your ribs and release left thumb from left nostril. We'll take our last minute here to breathe through both nostrils. Close your eyes, sit up tall. As you inhale, imagine your skull bones opening up to the sky. And as you exhale, imagine a line of energy drawing down from above your skull, through your third eye, all the way down your spine and into the base of your spine, into your hips. Inhaling, imagining your skull bones opening up to the sky. And exhale, drawing a line of energy down the spine, all the way into your hips. Open your eyes. To close our Vata dosha morning practice, bring your palms to meet in front of heart center. Rub them together, get a sense of warmth. And in a moment, I will ask you to use your hands to give yourself a big hug. Feel the warmth in your hands. Wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a big hug. Take a deep breath and know it's going to be a very good day. Perhaps better than ever before, because today you are tuned in to balancing your energy. May you have a very blessed day, Vata. Namaste.